G'day, g'day, g'day. This is Charlie, and I'm coming to you today with your daily dose of business tech inspiration. Topic number 256, the role of e-commerce in expanding your business online. This sounds like a topic that should have been done 20, 30 years ago and is probably put to rest now, but it isn't. And I really want to get into it a little bit today and talk to those businesses that are working in a local market, working locally, and have products and services that can be sold and delivered either nationally to the state level, to the nation level, to the international level, and aren't quite sure whether they want to be doing it or not, or whether they may not even realize that they can do it. So bear with me if you've heard all of this before and you say, yes, but we're already doing this. Maybe there's a nugget in my information here that you can take and deal with yourself, like it helps you. Maybe you've heard it all and maybe you're going to disagree with something I say. And if you do, I would love to hear from you. I love to have discussions around differing points of view because that's how we all improve. But let's have a chat about why you want to use e-commerce. Now, I often think of e-commerce as the ability, as putting up a shopping cart on your website, a shop on your website where people say buy now and go through and finalize the sale. Let's expand that view just a little bit. To be e-commerce is the ability to put your products and services up on the internet and have people view them, learn about them, and then inquire about them. They may not necessarily go through a e-commerce process to purchase it, but e-commerce, see, I use that term again. It may not go through a shopping cart or a shop process to purchase it. It ends up being a one-on-one transaction. But the idea is that you use the internet and online technologies to expand your business. One of the reasons you want to do it, as I alluded to earlier, is that you get to reach a global audience. Sometimes you don't want to reach a global audience, but you can absolutely reach a global audience. You can also reach the audience that's within your state, within the nation as well. It's going to allow you, but in doing that, you're going to be able to expand your customer base. You're going to be able to reach more of your target audience. It's really important when you're doing this that you understand who your target audience is. But once you do understand that, you're going to be able to reach more of them. Your e-commerce, your online business, your online, whether it's a website, let's say it's the website, is a 24/7 sales capability for you. When you are sleeping, when you aren't in the office, when the office is closed, when the storefront is closed, people can still come to your website, learn about your businesses, learn about your products, learn about your services, and be able to make inquiries, at the very least, make inquiries about what you're selling and how they can get hold of them, or perhaps find a reseller for them, or perhaps if you've got that process in place, actually make the sale then and there. 24/7. You don't have to be there for people to be able to learn more about what you're doing. Convenience for your customers. I know some people are like, well, we just like to deal with our customers in person. Yeah, but not all of your target audience is able to get in at a convenient time or time convenient for them. Let me rephrase that. Spanish is really doing my head in terms of sentence structure at the moment, but at a time convenient for them. They are sometimes. I'm hands up. I'm terrible for this. I'll be sitting there like, oh, I needed to buy such and such, and I will go online. I will find my favorite retailer, and I will purchase through their online process. If I can deal locally, I will. But if they've got an online website and I need it, and I know I need it, and I know I'm going to have trouble getting in there for the next few days, yep, I will go and buy online. Also, some people just don't like going out. I'm sure you know those sorts of people. So having an online presence, having a storefront is really convenient for your customers. You can also personalize shopping experiences by leveraging By using e-commerce tools to offer personalized product recommendations and promotions, you can actually enhance your customers' experience. They tend to be add-ons to this whole thing, but there are ways that you can identify returning customers if they are or returning visitors. You can identify returning customers, and if they're customers that have purchased things before, you can say, "Hey, listen, I've got this stuff available that you might be interested in." You've all been to Amazon, I'm sure. You've all been to eBay. You've all been, well, Amazon's the big one. I'm sure there are others out there. Oh, Miller's, Google, even Google, Facebook. Yeah, all of them. And when you're scrolling, they're like, "Hey, listen, did you know we've got this?" And you're like, "Oh yeah, I was looking for something like that." Or I had looked at that previously and I haven't purchased it yet. Or I purchased something like that earlier and I need that as the add-on for it. So you can personalize their shopping experiences. A online platform, an online storefront can at times lower your operational costs. I This assumes that whole statement assumes that you want to downsize your bricks and mortar business. It may also assume that you just don't want a bricks and mortar business and you just want to trade online. And honestly, if you are trading online, you will have lower operational costs. You don't have the cost of a lease. You don't have the cost of physical insurance for your business. You don't have to worry about any of those physicality things that happen when you have a storefront. But if you do have a storefront already and you put up an online storefront, it may help reduce your costs because maybe you can reduce the hours that you're open, like physically open, because people can go to your website and purchase off there. That's a trade-off. I'm always a little hesitant in saying it lowers operational costs, particularly if you're already operating a storefront on its own, or a physical storefront. E-commerce platforms can provide some amazing data on your customers, on their purchasing patterns and preferences, when they purchase, what they purchase, when they purchase it, what do they search for at the same times. You can gather all of this data. Now, once you start to get all that data, you can actually start to dig down into it. You can start to use that data for data-driven decisions. Imagine knowing that this week, every year, this 1 week, every year, people go out and they buy this sort of product. And you know that in previous years, you've run out, and you can look at trends and go, we sell about this. We can let's order in 10% more or 30% more based on previous years just for this week. Wouldn't that be amazing to be able to not only do proper just-in-time ordering, but to have enough product or have enough capacity in your services to address when there are peaks and to deal with when there are troughs, so that you know that, we're going to have a trough here. So we actually have to put a marketing plan in place back here to try and drive sales over this lower period. Wouldn't that be fantastic? There are so many benefits of running an e-commerce business. I'm enabling e-commerce on your business. If you're just starting out, you might want to just start with an online business. If you're already in business and you want to increase your sales, consider how you're using your online presence and what it can do for you, and the data that it can give you to help you run even just your bricks and mortar business. All right, guys, what do you think? Have I said things here that you disagree with? Have I said things here that are confusing? Did I use any jargon that was really I shouldn't be using? I'd love to know. Leave some comments wherever you're listening to or watching this video. You can also come across to my locals community, askcharlyleetham.locals.com, to join the conversation there. You can send us a DM on any of our social media platforms. You can come to our website and start up a website chat. Either way, I would love, whatever you choose, I would love to hear from you, even if it's a dissenting opinion, because that's where we get some real benefits. That's where we start to really get some learning happening. Tomorrow, I'm going to be talking about contact forms and how to make a simple contact form that works for your business. I will see you all tomorrow. Oh yeah, please remember, if you can, to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you find out when I drop content like I'm going to drop tomorrow. See you guys. Bye.